Adventures with Maxwell here, and I have some quarters, some from Pocket Change, some from Laundry Time. I already have them separated into state quarters, Parks and Women's, and the original, the Eaglebacks. I'm going to start with the Eaglebacks and we'll go left to right. I'll see you in a second. I got everything separated out now. Um, I might have too much light on, but I got the state quarters by year. I have the parks and the parks quarters by year, the women's and the 2021s by year. And also I've got the Eaglebacks by decades, which is where we're going to start first. Give me a second to get the laptop set up. I already have the lights and all that set up. Let me get the laptop set up with Variety Vista so we can look for anything that we might find or question, and I'll bring you right back in. Okay, I cleared the Eaglebacks from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and I didn't really find anything. I did have one questionable that I'm not 100% sure on because when I went to Variety Vista, it showed the doubling, the FS 101. It showed the doubling on the other side. So basically, everything that I'm looking at here, on Variety Vista for the FS 101, all the doubling that I'm seeing here, all this is on the other side of the numbers. I mean the letters. So this D in Variety Vista doesn't have this doubling here. It's here and here. Same with the T and the E. But I don't know. I mean, I looked at another one that I have and doesn't have any of this. So if this is machine doubling, then it's definitely a later run or what. But this all looks like doubling. I mean, I could be wrong. Could be machine. But either way it goes, on Variety Vista, all of this is on the opposite side. So I don't think it is. Even on the O here, and the F, all this, it's on the opposite side. And I'm going to show you. So we'll go here. We're already there. Let me back out of here. And where did I say this one was? Sorry, 71. So let's get back up here. 71D. I mean, like right away, you can see that what I'm seeing is right on. Okay, so we'll just look at the UN. I can't tell on the UN on this one because it does have some damage. Because it does have damage. Maybe it may be a little bit on the end, but I don't know. You can't really start seeing anything on this quarter until the I. So if we look at the I in this picture, you can see that it's on the left side. Even on the T, you don't see any here, but I can see it on my T, but there's a little doubling here. And then on the E, everything is on the back side. But on mine, everything is on the right side. And you can see some of the doubling on the T, but even on the E, I don't see it here. On the D, I mean, it could be doubling there, but it could just be damaged. But I can't. You see how it's doubled here on this edge? On Variety Vista, it's doubled here and here. So I don't know. I don't think it is. I can't call it. Maybe if somebody sees this video, uh, they'll be able to tell me. Even on a $0.25, it's all opposite. Let me know. Otherwise, the 80s are done, and then we'll move on to the state quarters. Well, the 90s. I got to do the 90s. I forgot about those. I did find a really nice 84 Denver. Still has some sheen. Pretty nice. So I'm going to hang on to that one. Anyway, I'll get this cleared away. I'll do the 90s. If I don't find anything, then we'll move on to the state quarters. And if I find something, I'll bring you back in. Yeah, so I finished the state quarters. And as you know, I am putting together a mint set for each book. Right now I'm working on the D's, so I'm not even keeping the fillies because I want to find them when I'm hunting, obviously. I mean, I've probably found at least a full book of fillies, but I want to find them, as I go, not just keep them. Technically, it would be considered, but I want to find them as I'm hunting and recording and showing you guys. So these are the ones that I've kept, one for each year, each state for each year. These are the best ones. At the end of the video, we'll go through the books. I did not find anything in the state quarters. Didn't have any 2003s at all. That's odd, but none of those. I'm going to move on to the women's, or to the parks, and do the women's. And by the way, that is the first one I've seen of those. And I found that out of the quarter machine at the laundromat. A lot to look for there, I hear, maybe, in all the letters right there, maybe some doubling and die chips and whatnot. But anyway, let me go through these, and if I find something, I'll bring you back in. Okay, so I finished going through all the Eagleback quarters. I went through the state quarters and kept all the D's. I went through all of the territories and the parks, and as went through the women as well as the 2021s. And as I figured, it's a pretty cool coin, trying to decipher all the lettering in there. Pretty cool. I like it. Would love to see the proof version of it. Even though it was an ender, I will still, when I seen that it was an ender, I almost just stuck more money into the laundry machine quarter dispenser to see if I could get more, but I'll take it. So let me just organize this a little bit more so I can have some room to get the books. I'll add stuff to it, and then we'll just take a look, and I'll bring you back in. All right, so I got the books. I got the books filled up. Now, what's funny is that I don't have any of the 10s, 11s, and most of the 12s. For some reason, I'm not running into them. I have some nicer ones in here. Especially this Blue Ridge one. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but that sucker is a blazer for real. Really nice. I might almost be able to send that one in for a grade, but I won't. And then I also have the state quarters. My America Samoa is really, really nice. So, just a little short video on what you can find. Even out of laundry mat quarter vending machines. That's what I call them. Quarter vending machines. A couple of them are out of pocket change, but about 99% of them are left over from laundry. And of course, I'll recycle and use those old ones for laundry. Next time, I'll work on when I get this filled up. Then I have another set of books that I'll use for the Denver, and then I don't know if I'll ever find out the S's coin roll hunting. I doubt it, but who knows? Maybe one of these days. Anyway, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe and leave me a comment if you've seen something that I may have missed or if you know something that I don't know. Until then, keep dreaming, keep living, keep hunting. See you next time.